Hello. So I am here on the PTS. I'm very excited because we have new houses that I've not seen yet, and I'm going to go and have a look at them. Um, so we have all of these furnishing packs. I'm sure we have lots of new furnishings as well, which I can't wait to look at, and I'm going to have a look at those in a little bit as well. And I will upload that separately. So even though I'm absolutely dying to have a look at these new furnishings, I'm going to have a look at the houses first. Um, so we have the Elara private arena and the Frostvault Chasm. I'm going to have a look at the Frostvault Chasm first. This one's a notable, so I'm guessing this one has 700 items and this one probably has 6. So it's probably going to be the smaller of the two. I have to admit I'm a little disappointed that we didn't get a medium or small house with this update, but I think this seems to be a common thing now with all of the new update. Okay, so we're here. This is a very Dwemer looking home, and these walls are really amazing actually. Hopefully we get these walls as a furnishing that we can buy because I like these very much. We don't have much choice at the moment when it comes to walls, and the motifs on the walls are really cool too. I like the fact that these walls are kind of slightly snowy. So then I guess we come onto this platform. Oh, looks very okay. Yeah, we don't want to be going down there. That's for sure. Okay. So these are very interesting, these platforms. A lot of people asked for a more Dwemer house. I mean, we've got the Clockwork one. This one's very different to that, so I guess they're definitely they're definitely listening to what people want in some respects. Even though I'm pretty sure the Snow Globe was the last small-ish house they released, and even that was 600 item house. So I would love to see some more 400 and 200 item houses. Okay, so we've got this big room here. It looks like there's a doorway in 2 different directions. So we'll have a look at this one first. Okay, we've got more of these sort of motifs. Do we have any of those in here? It's mostly just pipes. I mean, the window at the top is very cool. I like that. It kind of reminds me of one of those orcish tents, but it's just absolutely huge. It's like a massive version of those. These are new, these pipes, so maybe we can purchase those. I really want to know. I can't wait to find out what the new furnishings are. Okay, at least there's an invisible wall here to stop me from falling to my death, but that is one amazing view, isn't it? That is a really amazing view. Okay, so we've got a little room on that side. We had another door this way. So we've just got 2 little rooms on each side, so it's not too huge. 600 items. Let me think of the space we've got. So we've got 2 little rooms in here and the main room. I'm just like calculating in my head right now what sort of things I would put in these areas. It's not actually that big. I'm actually concerned that maybe I've missed something because it's very small, really. I mean, that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. 600 items. I'm going to buy it quickly, furnished, just so that I can see the item limit here. Okay, so we bought the house. Let's go into decorating mode and see. Wow, okay. So I assumed this house would have 600 items, and I thought that would be a reasonable amount for this little place. 400. 400 I think is probably not enough for this place. I don't know if you saw my review on Cliffshade, but this has the same item limit as Cliffshade. So there's movement in this house, makes it feel a bit more alive. I am a little bit taken back by the fact that this is 400 items and not 6, because like I just said, when you compare this to Cliffshade, which is probably smaller than the size of this little room and those two on the side, that's a little bit crazy. Okay, so you've got some... These are the furnishings I suppose you get with this house if you purchase it furnished. I'm pretty sure these are Nord counters. Let me have a look. Yep, Nord. Which I find, I mean, I know it's a cold area, but they really don't match at all. So I will definitely be writing on the forums about that. We don't want to get Nord furniture, which, to be honest, isn't even placed properly. I mean, no offense, Animax, but that's a pretty shoddy job. We don't really care for Nord furnishings in this kind of place. It just looks a bit out of place because this is so futuristic looking. Even Orcish furniture, I think, would do better in here than the Nord. I find that a bit strange that we've got Nord furniture in here. It just doesn't look right. So, anyway, I'm going to stop complaining about it. I have to admit, I'm not the biggest fan of this place. I think it's amazingly cool. I think the movement is really cool, how we have that. I love the views. The views are absolutely astounding. I mean, look at the ceiling. The views are really cool. These are very cool. Yeah, we can pick those up. Hopefully we can buy those separately because they're very cool. I like those very much. Even these, look. Oh, we can pick those up. So hopefully they're purchasable. I know we have a Dwemer pack, so these things are really pretty cool. I like them. So, yeah, we've got these little areas at the side too. In fact, because we can get onto these bits. Because I've bought it now, I can probably test a few little things out. How far we can build out, etc. Let's have a little look. Okay, we want to purchase a bunch of planks, please. We'll buy a load of these. That should be enough. Right, let's see how far we can build out here. Whilst we're here, might as well test the place. Okay. No invisible walls yet. I'm going to kind of go downwards because I want to see if we can get onto these rocks. Okay. Okay. We kind of can. There's an invisible wall here that stops you from going any further. But you can build upon here. Shit. Okay, so we can build out pretty far, it looks like. We'll just try a couple more. I mean, okay, I'm dead. Alright, so it looks like there's no invisible walls in this area until you build right to the edges. I've not tested how far down we can go yet, so I'm going to quickly test that. Okay, so when you get down too far you die, but you can build reasonably far down there. So I suppose this would be good for building some kind of strange Dwemer thing. I'm a little bit concerned and slightly confused as to why this is 400 items, and I kind of urge anybody who really likes this house to perhaps explain in the forums on the housing PTS area that this house does need more than 400 items, because if you compare it to Cliffshade, it's a little bit ridiculous that this is 400. And also to maybe have Dwemer furnishings like these, which fit really well, rather than Nord furnishings, which just look really out of place and a little bit strange here. But yeah, it's an interesting house. It's definitely unique. It shouldn't have the same item limit as Cliffshade, because that makes no sense whatsoever. This is even worse than More North in a way when it comes to that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope that you like the new house. And I will see you in a bit for the next one. Have a great night. Goodbye.